Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back. If you are watching this after the live stream, always know that you are more than welcome to join the 5 minute free reading that I do have here on my channel for my subscribers, my current subscribers. So if you ever want to hop on and take part, you're more than welcome to do so. But first, you would need to subscribe to the channel. And then, of course, turn on all notification bells and all notification alerts connected to my channel so that whenever I post new content or whenever I go live for my live stream, you are notified. Okay. That being said, welcome to the channel. And yep, you guys can hear me. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right. So, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. For those of you who are my current subscribers as well, welcome as well. Welcome back. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, my credentials, scheduling a private reading, or learning more about my Patreon shop, as well as my Patreon membership, then take a look down below in the description box. All the information and links are down below. That being said, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, our community posts are open. There's a designated area just for those of you who are subscribed to the channel. So please make sure that you are taking a look at that, because that's where you're going to get all the updates, channel information, anything that's going on, anything that you need to know. That will always be posted there. And of course, if you are a current subscriber, you're more than welcome to have an open dialogue with me through there as well. All right. That being said, let's take a look at what I want to share with you. So the first thing is I have this list here. Okay. So this is the list of everyone that so far has had a reading. And for those of you who have not gotten a reading, then you are more than welcome to add yourself to the list. However, if you did have a reading on July 6th, July 7th, or July 8th, then you are not going to be placed on the list. Okay. So, no worries if you forget or if you have forgotten. I haven't, because I have the list right here. So I'll just take a look and let you know if I'm going to add you to the list or not. All right. But other than that, all of you who are haven't gotten a reading, well, this is the time for you to do so, especially for those of you who are new subscribers. So I want to review what I will be channeling today. And for those of you who are new subscribers, you do need to wait 5 minutes in order to actually take part in the live reading. So no worries about that. But today's live reading, I'll be focusing on one question. And the one question that I'll be channeling today for free for 5 minutes is your current energy, challenge, and potential next step. So if you are watching, and usually this happens with new subscribers, and you're sending me a personal question, that is for private readings and private readings only. So basically there isn't a question to ask, although chances are sometimes what you do have, what you are going through perhaps at the moment in time may be coming up in this reading for you. So if I were you, I would just do the free reading and see what comes through. But if you're very kind of like, this is the question that I need to be answered, then feel free to reach out to me for a private reading. Okay. And you can do that, of course, with the links down below in the description box, as well as reach out to me on my Gmail account, which is alexatarot@gmail.com. Okay. That being said, okay, so Elena, you have yeah, you were on already last week. Or I should say, yeah, on actually, let me see. On July 8th. Cookie, hello, Cookie Victoria. Welcome, my dear. All is well. All is well here in New York. Just relaxing and taking it easy. All right, so today I'll be channeling messages focusing on your current energy, challenge, potential next step. Take a look at my credentials in the chat as well as down below if you want to get to know me a little bit better. I do have client testimonials there as well. Okay, and if you want to say thanks for your free reading, whether that has been today or any other time that you have gotten a free reading, well, feel free to take a look at the donation link. It is my Venmo link. It is in the chat as well as down below in the description box. Legal disclaimer is as follows. Readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. Please place yourselves on the list, of course, only if you did not participate in this free live on July 6th, July 7th, or July 8th. Okay, so if you were on July 6th, July 7th, or July 8th, I will not place you on the list today. Okay. But please place yourselves if you haven't done so already, if you haven't had a free reading. I will call you in the order that you've appeared in the chat with the number that you've placed in front of your name in that order. Please be mindful and respectful for other people who have been waiting as well. And just take a look and read everything, of course, before you hop on and ask for free reading. Okay. Now, remember, I'm not answering personal questions. If you have a personal question, feel free to schedule a private reading with me. Other than that, I will do an overall general energy in regards to your current energy challenge and potential next step here for you. If you are called from the list and you aren't present when you are called, I will skip you and go to the next person who has been eagerly waiting for a free reading as well. Okay? That being said, Cookie Victoria, hello, my dear. Thank you so much for stopping by. And all is well here. I just wanted to hop on very quickly. I know a lot of you, especially you, Cookie Victoria, I know that you're stopping by to say hi. And of course, if you want to sit by and say hi, more than welcome to. I'd love to hear how you guys are doing. And, but yeah, I'm waiting for those of you who would like to be placed on the list today, okay? So for those of you who are new to the channel, you do need to wait 5 minutes in order for that to kick in, to allow you to actually ask a question. Let's talk about some planetary stuff that's going on that may be impacting or that you may feel may be influencing your overall energy. All right. So first and foremost, Mercury is going retrograde. And by the way, I mentioned all of this on my on my Patreon channel. And if you are interested still on the pick a card reading for the week of 7/7, which is July 7th through the 13th, that is still available. And you can just take a look in the Patreon shop. Okay. For those of you who are members, chances are you already know this, you read this already. But Mercury goes retrograde on the 17th, okay? So the energy starts building a week to 2 weeks before the actual peak date, all right? So some of you may be experiencing some technological difficulties, a little bit of misunderstanding, okay? The forms of expression in regards to communication, maybe even travel plans, travel issues. And that's because Mercury influences those areas, okay? Now, we just finished a full moon, and of course, the full moon at the peak of the energy. And again, this all depends where you are. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome. Hello. Yes, finally, healing journey. You're able to get a reading. And you've been every time you've been asking. It's like I closed the session. But let's talk about this very quickly here, because it is important. And even after the full moon, technically, we are still in that full moon energy. So, of course, that's very important. We also have, and by the way, this full moon that just passed was focusing on Capricorn. Okay. So, really good. Energy there to focus on practical matters, professional goals, okay, things that you want to create more stability in. Okay. The other thing that I want to mention is the moon void, of course. Of course, that's when the moon is not making any major aspects, okay, with any planets or anything of that nature. So that is taking place from 7/7 to 7/13. It's a time for reflection. So if you feel a little bit kind of like, I just want to take it easy, that may be the reason why. Okay. It's kind of that energy of the moon void, of course. And I don't feel like a lot of people talk about that, but it does influence um energetically. It does. You kind of feel like you want to be in that hermit mode type of energy, maybe a little bit of soul searching, maybe laying low. Then that's because the emotional energies feel a little bit unbalanced during that time. Okay. Another huge information here on the planetary scale is that Uranus is in Gemini. Now, listen, Uranus has been in Taurus for a very long time. And trust me, I know that firsthand, the experience that I've had, all the major changes that I have had in my life have happened ever since Uranus has been in Taurus. And I want to say it's been in Taurus for, I want to say 5 years, 7 years, something like that. So it's been quite a while. But now at least I'm getting a little bit of a break because it's in Gemini. Although what's going to take a hit now is my Mercury and my Venus placements, because those two placements I have in Gemini. So that is going to be interesting to see. But yeah, Uranus is the planet about, it focuses on the destroying the old, making way for the new. Those shifts are not comfortable. Those shifts tend to be unexpected. They do get you out of your comfort zone, and they have you in a way explore new things. And sometimes in order to do that, we need to get out of what we feel very comfortable in, right? 'Cause chances are, if you're very comfortable, you're not being challenged, right? Things feel easy, things feel at ease, and sometimes there's that stuck energy. So if you do know anything about your astrological natal chart, then you will be able to see if you have, um, where you have your Gemini in, as well as what sign is in your Mercury on your astrological chart. Okay. Because that's going to give you a little bit of clue. And of course, Uranus, right? As well. So that's going to give you some clues there where that shakeup may potentially be. So, like I said, for example, I'm a Taurus sun, Pisces moon, Libra rising. However, my Venus is in, I have Gemini in my Venus and I have Mercury in my Venus. I'm sorry. And I have, well, yeah, technically, I have Gemini in my Mercury and Gemini in my Venus. So I know already by looking at my birth chart that those two areas are going to be a little bit, challenging for me throughout the next, I want to say it's going to be there from July to November. And then it's going to get out. Then Uranus is going to get out of Gemini and it's going to go back in Taurus, and then it's going to go back into Gemini for like years. Okay. So that is something that I wanted to share with you guys. I shared with with my intuitive friends here on the live the last time I got on. But for those of you who weren't able to make it then, that's the reason why I am sharing that with you now. Okay. That being said, let me turn on my AC, and then I'm gonna jump into writing the list here. Or actually, let me write the list first, and then I'll turn on my AC. So let's see who we have here today. First and foremost, as I always like to mention here for all of you, legal disclaimer is that readings are for entertainment purposes only. Okay. That's number one. Please remember that readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. Okay, so let's place. I see Capricorn Sun. Yes, Capricorn Sun was here. Okay, I'm looking at the chat. So Capricorn Sun, you are up next. You're up first. And then after that, we have Bargavi. Hello, Bargavi. You're number 2. And after Bargavi, we have the Healing Journey. Let me just write right here. Let me write now. Okay. Oh, thank you, Capricorn Sun. Okay, no worries. I'm just writing the list, just letting you know that you're up. Number 3, we have Healing Journey. Hello, Eve. How are you, my dear? Oh, did I just write on my? Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm getting myself together. I'm doing well. I'm doing so well. So far, so good. I just want to chill today, though. Let's see. After the Healing Journey, hello, Eleanor. So let me say hi to everyone that's here. I'm so sorry. So hello, Cookie Victoria. Thank you so much for stopping by. Capricorn Sun, welcome. Bargavi is here. The Healing Journey. Eleanor, hi, Eleanor. Haven't seen you in a while. Capricorn Sun says your nails are beautiful. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. We have so Capricorn Sun, I don't take personal questions. I only do that for personal readings or private readings. I will do a current energy, current challenge, and what is your next potential step. Okay, so that's fine. And Eve, you're here today. Welcome. Yes, life has been a lot. I know, Eleanor. It's the same thing with me. I've been on the go even during my off time. So there you go. All right. So Eleanor, if you want to get on the list, you're more than welcome to. Eve, I'm sorry. Yeah, Eve, if you want to get on the list, let me see. Were you on the list before, Eve? I don't think so. Not for this question. Not question, not for this. Yeah, Eve and Eleanor, if you guys want to add yourselves to the list, you can. So Eve, let's see. Spreading some good vibes. All right, so Eve, I don't know if you want to. I don't know. So I don't know if Eleanor. So you guys let me know if you are interested. Oh, okay. No worries, Eleanor. Listen, I still have this topic on for a while. So Eve, I have you here. Okay? All right, awesome. No worries. Let me turn on the AC and then I'm going to start with Capricorn Sun, okay? All right, intuitive friends, I am back. And we're going to start with Capricorn Sun. Welcome. Please let us know if you are a new subscriber. Okay. I still have 6 more open slots for those of you who are interested. Okay. For those of you who are watching and are new subscribers, thank you so much for your visit. Please know that you do need to wait about 5 minutes for brand new subscribers to be added to the list, okay? Other than that, let's jump straight into the reading. We're going to be focusing here on Capricorn Sun. Capricorn Sun. Oh, welcome, Capricorn Sun. Let's give some love to Capricorn Sun. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's take a look at your current energy right now at this moment in time. So when I am channeling messages, I no longer look at my phone because it distracts me. It takes me out of what I am channeling. So if you do want to give validation confirmation, you can. But I'll be busy channeling the messages that are coming through. So today I'm doing a general reading focusing on what is your current energy, current challenge, and what is the potential next steps. It is a 5-minute reading, so I'm going to squeeze in as much information as I can within those 5 minutes. All right, let's take a look here at Capricorn Sun. What's coming through for you, my dear? Let's see what's coming through. What is Capricorn Sun's current energy and current challenge? Current energy and current challenge. Current energy and current challenge. Let's see what's coming through for you. All right. So Capricorn Sun, you have the Two of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Right now, at this moment in time, there could be either one or two things. There could be this longing and desire here in regards to the Two of Cups. Okay. The Two of Cups could be connected to love. Could be connected to a partnership. It could be connected to just you and your higher self. Could be connected to someone, something, or an environment that you feel there's a soul-to-soul connection. I do feel here with a Two of Cups that there could be here a possibility that right now either you may be attracted to someone may be attracted to you. Now, although it's talking about two people, remember this could also be talking about an environment. For example, if you are really pleased and feel very at home with work, or a rapport that you have with a best friend, things like that would show up here with the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups is ruled by Cancer. Okay. And I want to say we are in Cancer season. So that being said, that is showing up here for you. This could also be talking about this coming up for you in your current energy, meaning there could be someone here that you may meet or connect a deeper connection with, even if it may be a friend. Okay. So that there may be here some connection with Cancer or some connection here with that energy in regards to partnership or mutual attraction. You also have here the Queen of Pentacles, and right now it's coming across as you feeling stable in something. It could also be feeling stable in a connection that you may have already. Remember, this connection could be in any area of your life, okay? So it could be you feeling really good about yourself if this is coming across as self-love, if this is coming across as a partnership or collaboration, or something having to do at work. For example, it's like you and your staff are, have a really good rapport, or you and your clients are having a good rapport. If we're looking at it from a career standpoint, if we're looking at this from a family view, it's like, you and your family, or you and someone very special to you are in harmony right now. Okay. So there's this sense of balance, emotional balance here. With the Queen of Pentacles, like I said, this is a great energy. I don't know if you I'm getting so I don't know if you do have children. But if you do, this could be talking about having a good rapport with children or with family as well. Like I said, Queen of Pentacles, stable energy. So I do feel that there is something here that you feel really content about, stable about. But I'm getting this Two of Cups as also this energy of like yearning, like wanting something, or kind of looking at your love life, or looking at a sector here that has a lot to do with emotions, like wanting to create more stability in it. Okay, maybe feeling like there may be a little bit of imbalance, and the Queen of Pentacles is saying, I want more balance in that area. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you, because by the way, those two cards are very positive here for you. So let's see what's coming through for you. All right, let's see what challenge may be coming up with that Queen of Pentacles energy. I'm also getting Earth. Okay, so Earth energy. This is talking about Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Although the Queen of Pentacles is more focused on Capricorn energy. Okay, but it could also be any of the other astrological signs as well. All right, let's take a look here. What's coming through for you in regards to current challenge right now? Current challenge, it says her last day in the light, unexpected endings, surprises, changes, and sudden shifts. And this is giving me a lot of validation confirmation, because I was talking about here this Queen of Pentacles, and the first thing that came to me with this Two of Cups is there's a sense of yearning, desire here. And like I said, this Queen of Pentacles could be wishing, hoping, desiring that there's more of a stability or security, perhaps in the area of this Cups energy. Okay, meaning in a current connection, maybe in a past connection, maybe with someone that you feel very much a soul to soul connection with. Her last day in the light is talking about unexpected changes, something that may be occurring right now at this moment in time. It could be a challenge here for you, is that you are maybe you've been unprepared for the type of change or changes that this may be bringing right now in your life at this moment in time, especially if there is this energy of feeling that something is a little bit off kilter or off balance in regards to this Two of Cups. Okay, so this could be talking about a past connection. It doesn't have to be, but it could. And it could also be that if there is a connection that right now feels close or soul to soul, or there's a mutual attraction and harmony, there may be here some type of unexpected turbulence or unexpected challenge or delay that may cause a little bit of tension here with this Two of Cups. Okay, so it's as if there may have been at this moment in time, or this could be upcoming also for you as well, about a little bit of a shift there. So maybe something unexpected, maybe an argument, a disagreement. Um, it could be any unexpected change. It could be a breakup, separation, or divorce as well. I mean, it could be anything. But there is this sense that this Queen of Pentacles energy is giving me as if she wants more stability in something that is very near and dear to her heart. And sure enough, with that challenge card, it's giving me that confirmation, validation. Okay. All right, let's take a look here, Capricorn Sun. What potential new steps or what potential steps forward may be here for you in this upcoming energy? All right, let's see what's coming through here, Capricorn Sun. Potential next steps. You have the Three of Wands, the Strength, and the King of Swords. I do feel here, Capricorn Sun, that this energy here, whatever this may be talking about, and whatever unexpected challenges, circumstances, or events, or maybe even delays that may be showing up for you, remember that I said that the challenge there is like you're not expecting it. You're expecting more of a kind of like even secure, stable type of energy. And the challenges that may not be the case at this moment in time. Now, whatever this may be talking about, this upcoming energy is saying that there is an anticipation, there's this motivation, there's this drive, there's this passion that you have in overcoming some type of internal challenge having to do with this Two of Cups energy, and very much having to do with something that is very much unexpected connected to that. This could also be talking about finances as well, because the Queen of Pentacles is there, but I do feel it's more of an emotional issue than anything else. The Strength card is saying here that in this upcoming energy, that you will be tapping in, or you'll be leaning into your mental strength, emotional strength, energetic strength, maybe even spiritual strength here, because there's something here that you're thinking about very closely in this upcoming energy. The King of Swords is in a person who is emotionally detached from a situation, circumstance, event, challenge, or delay. So the King of Swords has the mastery over using reason, common sense, and intelligence in order to overcome an unexpected event, because that's what you have here as your challenge. So I feel that it's going to be head over heart in this upcoming energy. And that is what's going to help you here know in which way you're going to continue to move towards. Because the Three of Wands energy is taking the opportunity to jump into the new opportunity, or jump into the path, or the direction where you feel most motivated and driven towards. Okay, so again, that is what's coming through here in regards to that. So whatever this is here that's causing this challenge, it's as if you're going to take a step back and get out of the emotion side and really look at things not only from a reality base, but also from an angle here where reason and logic are going to supersede the emotions part of it. All right. So there may be here in the near future, kind of like how this is coming across as like an intelligent, balanced decision. You're going to make a choice here, or you're going to figure something out. And it's like you're not going to allow your emotions to be part of that equation, because you want to really focus on what is best here for you. You may come across as stoic, you may come across as a little bit blunt and quiet, but it's going to be needed in order for you to move forward in something that you really feel strong in, or in a direction that you may feel strong in. All right, let's take a look here. The advice, potential advice here for you. Well, okay, when that happens, that just says that I need to shuffle a little bit more. All right, let's see what's coming through for you. All right, Capricorn Sun, let's see. It says abundance awaits. And I'm not surprised here about that abundance awaits, because your current energy is this Queen of Pentacles energy. And I feel you have this fixed, centered, stable type of personality. It's like you like certainty. Certainty gives you comfort, or certainty or stability or security provides this kind of like safety net for you. And so that may be the reason why this her last day in the sun is your challenge, because whatever this may be about, it's causing some type of internal flux, or it's causing here some sense of like shifts that you're really not feeling comfortable about, because it's making you feel like either someone has swept the rug under your feet, or you kind of feel like you don't know where you stand in something. And so that is how this energy is coming across. So because of that, that's the reason here that you have the King of Swords, because in the near future you have a lot of emotions in regards to what this is about. And because there's a lot of emotions here, it may be pulling you away from thinking rationally and logically about either a person or an environment that you need to kind of look at that structure again. You need to look at, is it benefiting you? Are you overgiving? Is someone connected to you because you are the stable person who kind of like in a way keeps the connection together or keeps the ball rolling? Because if that's the case, then it's like the weight of the connection or the weight of the situation, circumstance, event, or environment weighs on you. And then that default energy is as if then the other person doesn't have to carry their weight and it's always you. So something here is feeling off balance. And that shift here is the reason why in the near future, because this is your current energy, Queen of Pentacles. This is right now at this moment in time. But in the near future, what your potential next steps, something's going to happen here. You're going to realize something. And you're going to realize that you're going to need to shift how this has been going on here. And that you need to, in a way, detach from your emotions and really look at something head on. And when you do, if and when you do, this is going to propel you to move into a direction where you're driven, you're passionate, and it's going to, it's going to take a lot of strength from you. So it's not going to be easy because whatever this is, it's tugging in the heart. Okay. So this is not going to be an easy shift, or whatever this is not easy, but you're going to gain control of the situation by tapping into your mental strength, emotional strength, energetic strength, and also your intelligence and your ability to find common sense, rational, logical approach and say, you know what, I need to get out of my emotions and I need to see how I'm going to handle this, So this is talking about abundance awaits, which is great. I feel that in the near future, because you're going to get out of your emotions and you're going to really think logically and intelligently, you're going to make intelligent moves here. It's going to allow you to open up new doorways or move in a new direction where you're going to regain your power as the Queen of Pentacles. Because I feel this Queen of Pentacles is like more worried than anything else. Yes, she's stable. Yes, she's mature, but there's something here that may be worrying this Queen of Pentacles. Abundance awaits says the belief in your heart will determine the arrival of your abundance. Case in point, like I said here, you're going to realize something is off kilter. And at some point, you may make a decision to say, all right, it's time for me to focus on me and not so much about everything else. Okay. The universe's richness is already prepared for you. All you need is to believe you're worthy of it and fully open your heart to receive. Breathe deeply, let go of your fear. And I feel the fear is about this. The fear is about this Two of Cups energy. It says breathe deeply, let go of the fear, welcome the endless abundance that's yours. Okay, so there you go. I mean, talk about validation, confirmation here. The Queen of Pentacles yet again comes out in the advice. So there you go. Capricorn Sun, I hope these messages have given you some sense of insight. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel so that you can come on whenever I have another live stream. Capricorn, I hope that these messages have been insightful. And, like I said, and again, I went over 5 minutes here, but I want to stress again, this means that there is something right now that is causing you some type of internal shift, uncertainty here that you're going to be thinking about. You're going to make some decisions here in the near future. Place your emotions aside to figure out what direction you really want to go towards. Do you want to stay in a connection where you feel a little bit unstable and uncertain, or do you want to spread your wings and create a new path for yourself? Okay. So I hope these messages have been insightful. And if you would like to have a private reading to go more in depth about what has come up for you here, you're more than welcome to. Okay. Up next, we have Bargavi. Bargavi, you are up next. So let's see what was written here. We have Carmen. All right, let's see who else. We have a lot of people coming on. Hello, universe. How are you, my dear? Carmen McLeod, welcome. Um, let's see, Carmen. Were you in the other ones? No, you weren't. Okay, perfect. So, Carmen, you are number. Yeah, you are number 5, Carmen. Jacques. Hello, Jacques. How are you? Welcome. Yes, Jacques, you are number 6. Capricorn Sun, because I'm dealing with a love situation. I see. Yeah, so what does this mean? Is this relationship worth it? Yeah, that's something that in the near, like I said, is it worth it? Only you, I mean, you're the person in the relationship, Capricorn Sun, right? So you need to take a look at, are you being valued? See what I'm saying? Are the things that, are you carrying the relationship, or is it a mutual give and take here? Okay, there are a lot of things here that you're going to have to think very deeply about, which is the reason why the King of Swords came out for you. Okay, my dear? Again, like I said, Capricorn Sun, if you're interested in a private reading to kind of explore that more, even to explore that even more, feel free to contact me through lexataro@gmail.com. Okay. Up next, we do have Bargavi. Give me a second, Bargavi, because I want to add. Okay, we have Prob. Hello, Prob. Yes, you haven't gotten a reading yet for this topic. So, Prob, you are number 7. And Carmen, I already placed you. And okay, awesome. I have 3 more slots here. Again, intuitive friends, this is a 5-minute reading. If you want something in depth, you're going to need to contact me via lexataro@gmail.com, because then that's like a private reading. And I don't do like extensive private readings here on my on the lives. Okay. So if there's any topic here that's explored and you're like, wait, I want to know more, feel free to reach out to me. Okay. All right. Up next, we have Bargavi. And let me just go over the list very quickly. Okay. So like that, we know where we stand on the list. So I just finished Capricorn Sun. Okay. Up next, we have Bargavi. After Bargavi, we have the Healing Journey. After the Healing Journey, we have Eve. After Eve, we have Carmen McLeod. After Carmen McLeod, or Carmen, we have Jacques. After Jacques, we have Prob. Okay, so that is the list for now. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a 2nd degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, or if you want to know more about my client testimonials, or book a private reading, or purchase my drops on my Patreon shop, all that information is down below as well, in the description box, as well as in the chat. Okay. All right. You're very welcome. For all of you who are like, oh, thank you for adding me. No worries. Thank you for joining me here today. Okay, Bargavi, let's see what's coming through here for you. Bargavi, current energy, current challenge. Current energy, current challenge here for Bargavi. Current energy, current challenge. You have the Knight of Pentacles with the 6 of Swords. Okay, Bargavi. So right now at this moment in time, this current energy is coming through as if you are very much focused on something that is very valuable to you. Okay. You may have just recently or currently moved from a situation, circumstance, or event that was not stable. It wasn't perhaps going the way that you wish. I'm also feeling here that whatever the situation was in the past or recent past, or maybe here currently, it was causing a lot of conflict, maybe mental conflict, arguments, okay? Feeling mentally defeated by the situation, circumstance, event, maybe here even breakup, separation, or divorce, maybe a connection. This could be work related. This could be, in any area of your life. But I do feel here, Bargavi, that you're very much focusing here on this kind of like, where do I go next? Okay, where do I go next? And where you're going next is to calmer waters. You want to go to a place where you're leaving something behind that was not the best for you, or you felt very much of a mental burden, or felt that there was way too much conflict wherever, whatever the situation, circumstance, or event may have been, and you are moving on with your life. Whether it's moving in a new direction, whether it's leaving the situation, whether it's thinking about how to strategize and shift from one location, setting, place, or environment into another setting, place, or environment. So there's this kind of like focus with this Knight of Pentacles of really wanting and even planning to place the hard work, the discipline, the patience, and the consistency in something that is more effective, more efficient for yourself. Okay. And you may have felt that the best, more efficient way to benefit here from something was for you to leave something behind and move in the direction of calmness and more security. Okay. So I do feel that you have this cautious energy. Okay. So again, you have the Knight of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. And I feel that what the challenge was here, like the first phase of the challenge that I'm getting here, is the fact that you are going through some type of personal transition, and that there was, whatever this was, situation, circumstance, or event, was emotionally it was emotionally challenging and caused a lot of mental weight. So again, you moving away from the situation, circumstance, or event, and moving into what you perceive to be a better direction, or a calmer, better, more efficient and stable type of energy, is where you have chosen to move towards. Okay, so the Six of Swords, it's about a calmer state. Okay, maybe even a calmer mental state, which can then create a calmer emotional state. Okay, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. All right, what is this challenge? Knowledge. Well, this new phase may require you to do the following. Number one, even though this is not the Hermit card in tarot, I am feeling this hermit energy. So number one, there's a sense of doing some sense of soul searching here, in order for you to deeply understand and look at the truth of whatever you have chosen to move away from or transition yourself from. There is this energy here of you needing time to heal and time to gather um your growth. Okay, kind of like take a moment for yourself. You have one, two, three cards all talking about, not only, although listen, that is a knight, okay, Knight of Pentacles, but that knight isn't moving. What is moving here is the Six of Swords. So it's telling me here that even if you didn't physically move from one situation to another, it's telling me your mind, you are mentally checked out from whatever the situation, circumstance, event was about. And this is talking that this new transition, where this Knight of Pentacle wants to move towards, is going to require you to know more about something. You're going to need to study something, learn something, educate yourself, okay? Learn from the lessons that you experienced in the past or recent past that has led you to want to move to calmer waters, that has led you to want to look for something more stable, more consistent, okay? So that is this area here that I'm picking up in regards to this knowledge. So the challenge is going to be not just leaving or moving, whether it's mentally checking out from the situation or literally physically moving away from the situation. It's going to require you to learn something. It may even require some type of like teamwork type of energy, or you connecting with your higher self in order to see which is the best movement or what it is that you need to kind of open your eyes to experience or to learn. This could be a great opportunity for you to connect with your higher self and the spiritual or ethereal realm so that they can show you the way, right? So, whatever this may be about, it's like, show me the way so that I can move closer to whatever, whatever. So, show me some resources, connect me with the right people, allow me to, you know, be more open minded and learn the lessons that I need to learn, the important lessons that I need to learn, so that I can, release the limitations that I may have had in the past or recent past. So that's that type of energy that's coming through for you. Let's take a look at what is this potential energy that you may be moving towards. Okay, potential energy moving forward, the Ace of Coins and the Six of Coins. This is talking about you really focusing. Number one, this upcoming energy is going to take time because we're talking about Pentacles energy. You also have here the Knight of Pentacles. This is telling me that whatever it is that you're planning to move towards, number one is you're being a little bit cautious about also. So it's important to you, but you're also being a little bit cautious about how you're moving towards it or when you should move towards it, because this horse isn't moving. So in the near future, this is talking about this new opportunity that, perhaps the universe. Okay. Now, remember, aces are all about the beginning of an alignment. So it's an opportunity for you to raise your frequency and be able to be aware of the opportunity here that the universe may be gifting you, the hands of fate, creator. Okay. Where you may have an opportunity to land a connection that is more meaningful. Now, this could be romantic, it could also be non romantic. So, you may have an opportunity to connect either with a person, with, people, like I said, knowledgeable people, people, that have maybe even more maturity also that's coming across as well. So, the Ace of Coins is an opportunity for you to open a new chapter and be able to pay attention to moving or co-creating with energies that have that reciprocal give and take, where it's not just you giving, or you overextending yourself. In the near future, this is talking about, again, another Pentacles energy, you really allowing yourself to connect with either a person, a situation, circumstance, event, or an environment that, number one, values you, and also you're able to work in sync with, as a team, as a partner. Okay. So you have a lot of Pentacles energy. Pentacles energy focuses on Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And interesting, because I said that this was giving me this energy here of the Hermit card, and that is also an earth energy. So again, there is this opportunity in their near future, which, by the way, you may need to wait a while for, because there's a lot of Pentacles energy, but it's going to be well worth it, because there is going to be the sense of you being able to receive what is being given to you. This could also be the universe gifting you something, and you actually, accepting it, because you are giving the universe that same energy of like, I'm open to something better, I'm open to something more valuable. Okay, I'm open to a connection or an environment where it's more conducive to teamwork, to reciprocal energy, okay, to equality. Okay. That being said, let's see what's coming through. By the way, up next we have healing journey. So the healing journey, you're up next. We have here cunning. Now there could have been someone in the past or recent past here, okay, that this situation, circumstance, or event may have been connected to. It could have been someone here that um was manipulative, maybe was gaslighting a situation, maybe what they appeared to be, or what the environment appeared to be wasn't really what it was. So that is what's coming through for you. And by the way, this fox is looking towards the past or recent past. I feel here foxes are very much related to dogs, and dogs have a lot to do with companionship and friendship. So whatever this situation, circumstance, or event was in the past or recent past, it could have been very much connected to someone you deeply valued, or a connection that was very important to you. Okay. And of course, that could be in any area. Cunning says you are being called to disguise yourself skillfully. That is the reason why the Knight of Pentacles is here as a horse that's not moving. You need to be very careful how you're going to move towards a new, calmer sense of water. Okay. It says, like a fox hiding its true intentions in plain sight, the fox's cunning lies in the soft exterior while plotting in the shadows. Use careful tactics to keep your actions unnoticed. Okay. So again, learning from from whatever the situation, circumstance, or event, or environment, or maybe even person was about, figure out what it was that you need to learn from that. Learn from that situation. Here you have the knowledge. And then moving forward with an opportunity that may be gifted to you, again, be aware not to show so much of whatever it is that you may have been showing in the past or recent past, to be measured, to measure the giving and the taking, to measure that kind of generosity, or to measure that sense of shared wealth, or to measure the sense of like not to like give so much too soon, because there could be people that may mistake your kindness for weakness. That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful for Gavi, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Up next, we have the healing journey. The healing journey is up next, so please let me know that you are here. While I place all these cards away, I would like to welcome those of you. Bargavi wrote, accurate, ma'am. Okay, you're very welcome, Bargavi. While I'm putting all this away, I see the healing journey is here. Welcome. You're very welcome, Bargavi. Hope to see you soon, my dear. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, my credentials, my Patreon membership, my Patreon shop, or if you would like a private message, a private reading. Of course, private readings are not free, but if you would like to schedule one, just reach out to me with the links down below, or you could always reach out to me at lexatarot@gmail.com. Okay. So the readings that I do here on my channel, some of you may say, like you want more information, you want more in depth, and I'm more than happy to do that for you. However, I do that on a private basis. Okay. So here I just share as a little quick thank you. And although usually I say 5 minutes, sometimes I do stay within that marking. Sometimes I go a little bit over. It all depends how much, what the flow is going on in regards into the live stream. But again, you're more than welcome to gain more information if you're interested, as I said, through a private reading. Okay. Pretty soon I may have that option available here, but we'll see. Okay, so we have Capricorn Sun When, we have Bargavi, we have the healing journey is up next. After the healing journey, we have Eve. After Eve, we have Carmen. After Carmen, we have Jacques. After Jacques, we have Prop. Okay, I still have one, two, three available slots. And for those of you that are waiting, and especially for those of you who have had readings with me in the past, feel free to share my YouTube channel with your friends right now so that they can have an opportunity to come in, because I actually have three slots available. And you all know how quickly my readings, my lives get. They get very packed very quickly. So if you know someone who's like, oh yeah, you know what, let me share the YouTube channel, they'll have an opportunity to jump on today because I actually have three slots available right now. Okay. All right. After I finish the live, I'm going to be working on some new content for the channel. The July readings are there. Please take a look at what you don't see coming, and those are in the bonus messages. So take a look at that series, what you don't see coming series. What you don't see coming or the unexpected, it's in the bonus messages. It focuses on information that's coming through for June, July, or August. So there you go. All right, that being said, let's take a look at the healing journey. Hello, healing journey. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. And let's take a look, healing journey, what's coming through for you right now at this moment in time. What is your current energy and current challenge? Now, remember, healing journey, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And also remember that this could be in any area of your life. This could be in love, in the domestic scene, family. It could be work. It could be spiritual. I mean, it could be in anything. But let's see what's coming through. All right, the healing journey. Let's take a look here at what's coming through as your current energy and current challenge. Current energy and current challenge here. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. By the way, the Two of Cups right after that. So this may be talking about something that is very much emotionally connected, or something that is very much connected to your emotions, okay? Now, what I'm getting here is that there's this sense of being a little bit cautious right now at this moment in time with the Knight of Pentacles, okay? There's something here that you want that is, number one, very valuable for you. Okay, this could be even talking about collaborations here in the work field. Okay, doesn't have to be, but it could be. It could be talking about you taking a moment to assess the value, or who in your social circle may be very valuable to you. Who is valuing your time, your energy, and your effort, and who may not be valuing you as a person. They may not be valuing your standards. Someone who may not be valuing, but I feel like this is more you assessing that. You assessing, like, who should I keep around and continue to pour time, energy, and effort towards, and then who in these social circles, or maybe a connection here, potentially, who I should kind of, either pull away from, or kind of figure out if I'm going to continue to connect with that person. Now, there could be here this energy of someone from the past or recent past, especially here with this Two of Cups energy. And I pulled it out after I made that mention before, because now I want to talk about what this another layer into your reading. This could also be talking about, at this moment in time, there could be someone from your past or recent past that you either chose to move away from, or they may have chosen to move away from you. However, that may have occurred, there could be here someone wanting to reconcile, or there's this kind of coming back into your energy field. Now, remember, Mercury in retrograde is coming in on the 17th. However, it is very possible that you may be experiencing the Mercury in retrograde energy before the 17th, usually a week to 2 weeks before, people start seeing those energies rev up. Okay, now if that's the case, that is a perfect opportunity for all of a sudden people from your past or recent past to start showing up. You may start thinking about people from the past or recent past as well as other people. So there could be here a connection, a friendship, someone that you've known, that you valued, okay, that there may have been a breakup, separation, or divorce that may be popping up into your energy field. Okay, so I just want to mention that. I feel that the challenge here may be that whatever this connection was or may be, there could be something here about disharmony, something not feeling at an even keel. Okay, so making sure that when, if and when it is someone that you've dealt with in any capacity, friendship wise, relationship wise, colleague wise, that you really check to see, is this person, has this person really valued your standards, your ideals? And if yes, then obviously you'll make a certain decision there. And if not, then obviously not. But I do feel that that may be this energy that I'm picking up here at this moment in time. This could also be you thinking about someone as well. All right. So thinking about someone from the past or recent past, or this could also be a friendship. Okay. So you being very cautious, observing and assessing a connection, a friendship a little closer to maybe see if it could go, if it could be more than just friends. Okay. So if that's the case, that's also an energy here that's coming through as your current energy. You could be getting to know someone. Let me see something here very quickly. Yeah, King of Wands. Yeah, it could be someone that you are getting to know, okay, as well. And you they have here the King of Wands. So it could be someone here that you're getting to know who's brand new, or someone that you've known from before. All right, let's take a look at the extra layer of challenge here that may be present for you at this moment in time. Whoop. Hold on a second. That didn't turn over, so I'm just putting it right back in here. All right, let's see. Challenge. Challenge. You have her last day in the light. Okay, interesting. That came up a little while ago also, but it's coming up again. All right. Well, listen, your current challenge may be there may have been an unexpected ending here with someone, or there may be an unexpected ending here with someone. If it's not an ending, it could be an argument, a disagreement, a little bit of tension, not seeing things from the same point of view or perspective. But this card is all about this energy of a sudden shift or a sudden change, a sudden shift and a sudden change that you may not be prepared for right now. And this card is sounding a lot like this Uranus energy that is now in Gemini. So again, take a look at your astrological natal chart, check out your Mercury also, because if that's the case, there could be here some shifts and changes happening right now. And the challenge here for you is your ability to adapt to that tension, or to adapt to that surprise comeback that somebody may do, or that surprise text, or that surprise hello, or that surprise like, hey, I missed you, or I've been thinking about you, that type of energy. So this is talking about, and by the way, you have one, two, three birds here, just like the Three of Cups. This could be a reconciliation, or this could be a reunion here. This could be someone that you are getting to know, like I said. And again, that unexpected energy could also be talking about someone that you weren't expecting to meet, or to connect with, that may be in your energy field right now at this moment in time. Let's take a look at what else is coming through for you as far as the energies. Okay, so what can you potentially be moving towards or moving to? What's coming here through for you? Potential energy here for you. Potential next step, potential move forward. Ooh, you have the Sun. This is beautiful. There's personal growth that's coming in for you in the near future. The Sun in tarot is ruled by the Sun, although the Sun rules Leo. So there's something here that this Knight of Pentacles energy, which by the way, Pentacles is a slow moving energy, so there's a sense of being cautious here, that you may be cautiously observing something, cautiously taking notes, figuring something out here that may open itself up and reveal itself a little bit more, or you'll understand something a little bit more here, okay, as time moves on, especially during the rest of July and maybe even August. So I'm getting here a lot of Leo energy here with the Sun card. So again, there may be some sense here of you realizing something even further, a sense of clarity and illumination. There could be here a sense of personal growth. There could be here an opportunity for something to be very successful. But then there you have the Five of Wands with the King of Wands. Okay, very successful, but I feel that there may be a little bit of an internal or external struggle. There could also be here the battle of the egos or the battle of pride. So be very careful of that. Like I said, the Sun rules Leo, and because you have the Five of Wands here, it's coming across as also to take into account that there could be here a little bit of tension here, whether it's internal or external. There may be here a sense of competition. There may be clashes of perspectives and conflicts here. And maybe a little bit of ego and pride situation, kind of in a way, rearing its head here in the near future. I do feel that you may, kind of in a way, figure out how to move past that. You have the King of Wands energy, which, by the way, hold on a second. There you go. This King of Wands came up twice. So this could be very much connected to either one or two things. This is either talking about you being the King of Wands, or this could be talking about someone else. So there may be a little tension here, battle of the egos here, may very much connected to this King of Wands energy. So there may be someone here that you may be either getting to know, or this could be you, that you are going to be in this King of Wands energy in the near future. Let's take a look at the possible advice. So you wrote the healing energy. I've been seeing bluebirds everywhere on my house. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's so funny because these birds are blue. They have a little bit of blue. Look at that. They have a little bit of blue there. So, and by the way, you have 3. So there could be, listen, during this Mercury in retrograde, don't be surprised if someone from the past or recent past pops up or tries to come back, or even if it's not a romantic relationship. This could be even a friend that you may have had a falling out with, or anyone that you may have had a falling out with. Just keep an eye out for that energy. All right, let's see what's coming through for you. And up next, we have Eve. So Eve, be ready because I'm coming up next with you. You have here, go with the flow. So the healing journey, you have go with the flow. It says you're being called to go with the flow. Holding on too tightly can exhaust the spirit. And while letting go is a gesture of trust in the universe. Okay, so remember, letting go is a gesture of trust in the universe. The more you attempt to control, the more you miss out on the surprises that life naturally brings. And I want to talk about that sense of control, because here with the Knight of Pentacles, although it's an energy of putting in the hard work, the dedication, the focus to move towards something, this this Knight of Pentacles isn't really moving anywhere. There's no movement here on this horse. So there could be something here that you're very much hesitant about, because you need to analyze it and to see it a little bit more. But this is talking about also getting out of your comfort zone and allowing yourself to take a chance as well, and see with a sense of, common sense and intelligence, but see what could happen as you move more towards, or giving more, kind of like not being stuck in that rut of like not moving in an area. So that's what this is talking about. So in order to see if something is meant for you, or if someone is compatible, or if an environment is compatible, you need to deal with that person or environment in order for you to make the decision. rather than thinking I'm going to be over here and then I'm just going to look from the sidelines. No, you got to connect with that energy and see, is that person, situation, circumstance, event, or environment aligned to the things that you value, to the things that you hold near and dear to your heart. And only through that interaction would you know. But again, the interaction with a sense of common sense and intelligence along with it. Because remember, Pentacles energy is practical. It's a practical reality. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn isn't very much about, oh, let's see the potential. No, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is this person, do they have potential now? Do I see it now in order for me to move towards it? So you may be holding on a lot to those type of emotions and feelings, and this is talking about you allowing yourself to release yourself a little bit from that constraint so that you can, again, with this Three of Cups here, loosen up a little bit and see, what this potential may be here. So the healing journey, I hope these energies, I'm sorry, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to be there. Yes. Hello, Jessica Lane. Yes. Jessica Lane, you're going to be number 8. Okay. I know you've been tracking me down for a bit, but now is your day. You see, everything with time and patience. Okay, Jessica Lane, you are number 8. Okay. All right. No worries, Jessica. All right, so healing journey. I hope these messages have been insightful. I hope they made some sense, and I wish you the very best. Okay, my dear. Take care, and I hope to see you soon. Up next, we have Eve. Okay, Eve, as I put these cards back, just give me a second so that I can connect with those of you who are new to the channel. And of course, those of you who are returning, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, take a look down below in the description box. And if you're interested in my Patreon platform or Patreon shop, of course, all those links are down below. And if you're interested in a private reading, feel free to reach out to me with those links down below and in the chat, as well as my Gmail, which is lexatarot@gmail.com. Okay, so you guys could reach me through there as well if you are interested in booking a private reading. That being said, welcome Eve. Thank you so much for stopping by. Now remember, if you already had a reading with me on July 6th, 7th, 8th. Yeah, I was on 7/6, 7/7, 7/8. If you had a reading with me during those 3 days or in one of those 3 days, then you're not going to be able to get on the list. But feel free to share my YouTube channel with your friends, with your loved ones, whoever wants to stop by and you feel they could benefit from a reading. Okay. All right, let's take a look here at what's coming through for you, Eve. After Eve, we have Carmen. Let's go over the list very quickly. After Eve, we have Carmen. After Carmen, we have Jacques. After Jacques, we have Prob. After Prob, we have Jessica Lane. All right. So for those of you who have some friends, let them know now because I have 2 more slots. And then after that, I'm going to close the session for the day. I might come a little later tonight. And if I do, obviously you're not going to be able to partake because you already had your reading, but you can let your friends know about it. Okay. All right, Eve, let's take a look here. What's coming through? Let's see. Healing journey. I didn't read what you wrote. You said, yes, I've been trying to release my feelings towards my husband and leave it to the universe. And if it's meant to be, then it will be. I see. Working towards release for control. Okay. Thank you so much, Healing Journey, for sharing that. If you are a new subscriber, you do need to wait 5 minutes, okay, in order to take part. I only have 2 more slots available. All right, let's take a look here. Eve, what's coming through for you? What is your current energy? Huron. Hello, Huron. Haven't seen you in a while. Okay, Huron, you are number 9. And I don't think that you were on before. I don't think I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, you weren't on the list. Yeah, perfect. All right, Huron. So I only have one more spot. All right. Eve, let's take a look here. Okay, so I'm going to be focusing on Eve's reading here. Eve, let's see here. What is your current energy? Current energy, current challenge. Current energy, current challenge here for Eve. Current energy, current challenge. You have the Sun and the 9 of Swords with the King of Cups. All right, let's talk about this very quickly. Right now, at this moment in time, there could be something here, Eve, that may be consuming your mind, consuming your stress. Okay, this is kind of like what I call the 3 a.m. wake up call. So you may have either issues falling asleep or staying asleep. There may be some type of preoccupations or anxiety or worry that could be here, maybe even some self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs that may be creeping up in your direction at this moment in time. I do feel that this could be happening more so at night than anything else. So if it's not you thinking about something a lot at nighttime or being stressed out about it or crying about it or being emotional about it or or you thinking about it over and over again, this could definitely be you having like restless nights, okay? So there is something here that's coming through and is very, very, you know, it's really concerning. It's creating this sense of inner worry. It's maybe it could be here some fears. It could be here some self-sabotaging situations here. You do have the Sun, and I feel that when you have the Sun and you have the 9, it's coming across as like to the world. When you are outside in your daily day-to-day life, you may come across as someone who's very put together, someone who, there's I'm doing great, I'm doing fine, but then behind closed doors there's a lot coming through. Okay, so again, in the daytime, it's like I'm positive, I'm optimistic, I'm open, um I don't have any stresses in my life. And then at nighttime it's like, yeah, but I've been kind of doing that in order to cope. Okay, so I do feel that this is some sort of coping mechanism. What I'm also getting here for you is that you are, even if whatever this may be, okay, whatever the situation, circumstance, or event or environment may be, you are learning something about this experience. You are growing something of an enlightenment, some type of illumination, some type of clarity about whatever this may that you may be causing. Now, not only are you growing, but there's a sense of an emotional growth that's happening as well. Because, excuse me, the King of Cups is someone who is emotionally balanced, who's diplomatic, who's very calm, cool, and collected. The emotions are controlled. They are nurturing, they are compassionate. You may be even an empath. You may be the type of person who's empathic. Okay, you're able to absorb or connect with other people's energy, or you feel like if somebody else is feeling sad, you may feel that emotion or that energy. So you may also be an empath here, but this is talking about whatever this is. I feel that you are gaining clarity and illumination, and you're also gaining a sense of maturity about what this is: emotional maturity, emotional intelligence, learning to be calm, cool, collected. Despite what may be going around in your mind, it's like you projecting a sense of optimism and success to the outside world. So I feel here that you may need, especially if this is very much troubling your mind, you may need to work on your crown chakra here, is what I'm getting. Making sure that that is clear so that you're able to think clearly. Work on your heart chakra as well in order for you to clear away anything that may be kind of like stuck in that section and could be interfering with a sense of clarity of emotions here. Okay, so again, heart chakra and crown chakra. If I were you, I would go on YouTube and see if there's anything there to unblock the crown chakra and unblock the heart chakra, and use that as a tool to help, ease whatever this may be of this Nine of Swords. Let's take a look at what else is coming through as far as blockages or challenges here. All right, blockages or challenges. Blockages and challenges for Eve. Let's see what's coming through. You have here discipline, training, consistency, practice. What I'm getting here for you in regards to this card has a lot to do with this nine of swords. It's as if you know that if you look at the glass half full, you're being optimistic, and so you understand what that energy looks like, what that energy is, and what you need to do in order to maintain that energy. But I feel even if there is a sense of emotional intelligence and emotional maturity and understanding that part or that aspect, there is a part of you that sometimes may go into this energy of being stressed out, concerned, going through some matters here that may be challenging for your mind. It may be super burdensome. It may be emotionally pulling your energy. It's like a struggle. It's like a little battle going on, the outside, the external versus the internal. And this is talking about that the more that you make time to create a sense of routine and practice, and the more that you are consistent with, again, clearing your crown chakra, clearing your heart chakra, your crown and your heart, doing, or especially in Pinterest, they have a lot of beautiful ones already done, but doing some type of daily affirmation in the morning, and at night, connecting with your meditation at morning, 5 minutes in the morning, or maybe 2 minutes in the morning, and then 2 minutes before you go to bed. The more that you practice that type of consistency and practice, and in a way ritual, the more that it's going to be easier for you to maintain the energy of seeing the glass half full rather than worrying about seeing it half empty. And so this is talking about taking the reins and really focusing on doing the work, but doing the work in a consistent manner, even when sometimes it may be a little bit challenging to do. Because see, this is the thing that sometimes, when challenges occur, it's like we get caught up in the emotions and the feelings of it, right? Which is understandable. We are all human. However, that's the time when you need, there you go, the sun again. That's when you need to tap into your optimism. That's when you need to really get out those tools and work that energy, control that pessimism, or control or unblock or release or liberate. Okay, there you go. The Eight of Cups, exactly what I said, emotional release. Yeah. Okay. So look at this. You have the Sun card again. You're growing through something here. Okay. So you're working through something. You're growing through it here in the near future. You need to emotionally disconnect from this Nine of Swords here. Again, I said that already. There's upcoming future says the more that you emotionally disconnect, abandon, or leave, this disappointment, worry, anxiousness, self-sabotage, or self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs, the more that you're going to be able to work with the sense of manifestation, because you can't manifest or be in this law of resonance when you're super sad and stressed out. So this is talking about you walking away or emotionally detaching and abandoning this Nine of Swords so that you can remain more in this optimism and be successful in whatever it is that you are working towards or wanting to see action or want to bring into your reality. with the Two of Pentacles, it may be taxing, it may not be easy, it may be challenging, but it is doable, which is the reason why this is why you had discipline as your challenge. You need to practice and train yourself into remaining in an energy where, number one, you are healing and releasing, as well as keeping optimistic and thinking more and vibrating more in this success type of energy. Okay, that being said, let's see what else is coming through for you. Okay, by the way, intuitive friends, I only have one more space. And as long as you didn't have a reading on July 7th, July 6th, 7th, and 8th, then you're more than welcome to join the list today. All right, let's see. Last but not least, Eve, what do you have going on here? And you have the victim complex. The victim complex is again this Nine of Pentacles. I'm sorry, this Nine of this Nine of Swords energy here. You can tell Mercury is already like popping up. By the way, I have a strong Mercury placement, so that is I'm gonna feel a little out of sorts for the next couple of months. Next few months. But anyway, victim complex is you need to get out of this energy. Exactly what I said with the Eight of Cups. Okay, now I'm not surprised. It says victim complex. You may think that either everyone or something is against you. Maybe life, things are unfair, that type of energy, or that pessimism type of energy here, or self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. And it says this attitude attracts more hardships. Exactly what I was talking to you about this magician energy here. You're not going to be able to manifest if you are in this energy, because you attract what you think. And if you're in this energy, you're going to only attract more of this energy. But if you remain in the sun energy, which by the way has come up twice, and you put in the discipline and the practice on liberating yourself from this, then it's going to be easier to see certain things come through. It says stop self-pity. Okay, stop self-pity. Okay, and anxiety and worrying and all that. Actively create happiness. There you go. It's the sun card twice. All right. It says, and the flow of abundance will pour into your life. Remember that the sun card in tarot is success. It's happiness. The more you are in the energy of happiness and success, the more that you believe that this is true, even if you are going through a challenging time, the more you're going to be able to connect with that energy and generate more of that energy with the magician card. Okay, so that being said, I hope these messages have been insightful, and I hope these energies have been insightful too. Heck, it's happened twice. I might as well just say it. Thank you so much, Eve, for all your patience here and stopping by. And don't forget to feel free to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. I hope this has made some sense, and I hope that it's been helpful for you. Okay. All right. Hello, intuitive friends. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to look at the list in a moment. Let me just sip a little bit of water here. Okay. Welcome. For those of you who are new subscribers, welcome. I'm Lexa Tarot. I am an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. I'm also a second-degree Reiki practitioner. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just look down below in the description box, as well as my Patreon shop. And if you would like a private reading, just connect with me through the links down below and in the chat, as well as alexatarot@gmail.com. Okay, if you are interested in a private reading. That being said, for those of you who are my current subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, these are all free channeled messages, and the only thing I ask of you is if you could please give me a thumbs up, like, share with your friends, family, loved ones, people that you feel may benefit from these channeled messages, so that we can grow our Lexa Tarot community. Which brings me to say the following: our community tab is open, and check that out, because that is where you're going to be able to get all the updates, all the important information connected to the channel. Okay, so updates, things I just want to share, affirmations that I want to share with you. So all that is going to be in that area. And of course, if you are a subscriber, you're going to be able to connect with me through there as well. Okay, so there you go. Make sure you check out the community tab. That being said, let's take a look at who do we have here. Let's open this up because I don't know. Okay. All right. So let's see. Who do we have stopping by saying hello? So Eve. And right now we're up to Carmen. So Carmen, if you are here, come on down, because we're going to go and I'm going to do your reading now. Let's see. We have who's saying hello. Haran, welcome. You are already on the list as number 9. We have KXZAAY. Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, Ari. Hello, Ari. Listen, Ari, I was only doing up to 10, but I'm going to extend it to now. Let me just close it. You're on the list, okay, Ari? Haven't seen you in a while. All right. So, Ari, you are number 11. Okay. Just make sure that you don't disappear. Okay. Yes, Carmen, you are back. Welcome, my dear. Okay. So, Ari, and so here's the list. Pay attention, because I'm going to go down through it. We have Carmen. After Carmen, we have Jacques. After Jacques, we have Prob. After Prob, we have Jessica. After Jessica, we have Haran. After Haran, we have KXZAAY. After KXZ, we have Ari, the beautiful Aries princess. Okay. All right. Aries princess, you are last on the list, okay? But no worries. We're closed now for this session. So anyone who didn't have the opportunity to join in during this session, you're more than welcome to join the next session, which, by the way, might be tonight. I might, come back on later tonight. And if not, I'll come back tomorrow. So there you go. All right, Carmen. Welcome, Carmen. Thank you so much for stopping by. As you know, these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's take a look here, Carmen, at what is your current energy and current challenge, as well as the potential energy. All right, so right now with this deck, I'm going to take a look at your current energy, current challenge, current energy, current challenge. You have the 6 of Swords popping out. All right, you have the 6 of Swords. Let's see. That was an interesting pop out there. Give me more clarity for the 6 of Swords. Yeah, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Fool. Okay. All right. So right now at this moment in time, your current energy here, Carmen, is as follows. You may have had a very difficult time in the past or recent past. Okay. Now, this is the 6 of Swords. So you are choosing to, whether it was that you chose or the universe has brought some sense of clarity and illumination in something, but you're leaving something here that was conflicting, stressful, mentally taxing, situation, circumstance, event, or maybe even environment. And you're moving towards this transition here of leaving something behind that just didn't either feel right or wasn't right. Okay. Whatever this was, the 6 of Swords is telling me whatever it is that you're leaving behind, you're leaving it behind because you really want to move somewhere. It could also be physical movement as well. Maybe you physically moved out of one environment to another environment, but this could also be you. It could also be you leaving a situation, circumstance, event, or person or environment. And it's because you want something that is calmer, clearer, more stable here, more valuable, or at least a place that you're valued. Um, and that's how the Six of Swords is coming across here. There's a sense of this mental baggage being released. Okay, it could be a personal transition, it could be, something connected to work or love or any area, but you're choosing to not be resistant to this. Okay, it may be a little bit difficult and challenging, but you're doing what you need to do in regards to moving past it, or at least trying to move to calmer waters. The Page of Pentacles here, pages are all about the beginner mindset. You are moving towards this energy right now at this moment in time where you are looking at what you want to build, what you want to ground, what you want to learn, what you want to pursue. Okay. Now, pages are the beginner mindset. So this may not be something that's fully 100% developed, but you're doing the baby steps. You're taking the baby steps needed in order for you to move in a direction that feels more stable, more secure, towards either something, environment, or a person that you feel more at ease with and feel that you are being valued as well. Okay. With the Page of Pentacles energy, I'm also getting here that you are really focusing on the patience, the tenacity, the determination, and the consistency that it takes in order for you to take that leap forward. So you have two cards talking about transitions, movement, maybe even travel here for you as well, maybe even relocation. So I don't know if you have recently relocated or you're thinking about relocating. Now, that relocation could be in anywhere. Okay, it could be you relocating jobs, relocating environments, going on vacation just to take a breather, to get your mind back together again and your emotions, back together again. You do have here the Fool card, and there is this energy right now at this moment in time in regards to you being very curious about taking new steps and moving in new directions. It's as if you are not afraid. It could also be that. I mean, listen, the Six of Swords could be that you've left the circle of fear and doubt, and you're more open to explore and take a leap of faith here with the Fool card. Okay. All right, so let's take a look here. All right, let's take a look here at the Fool card. I don't know why I said the Fool card. Let's take a look at your challenge. I feel, look at that, redemption. Actually, two cards came up. So let's talk about both. Number one, in order for you to pivot into a new direction, it's going to be very important for you to clear your heart against any of this type of residual energy, resentment, guilt, anger, revenge, whatever it is that you may be feeling in your heart, you got to let that go. Okay. Because the more you hold on to it, the more it's going to fester. It's going to create bigger and bigger energy in it. And remember, the universe listens to the energy that has the more. Listen, the universe focuses on the energy you focus on the most. That is what the universe is going to respond to. Very important. This is for everyone. The universe responds to the energy that has the most amount of frequency that you're generating towards. So if you're generating a lot of frequency of just being upset, angry, vengeful, upset, whatever it is, then the universe is going to then focus on that energy and that frequency, because that's where you're sending it to. You're sending it there. So we don't want to send it there. We want to send it to a place where there's a new beginning. There's something, that you're exploring, something that you want to manifest, that you are doing the baby steps for. So in order to do that, you can't blame yourself and you can't self-punish yourself from things that you needed to learn from the past and recent past, even if they were emotionally taxing, even if they were, challenging. This is talking about nobility. And the challenge here with nobility is that there could be here maybe people in the past or recent past, or situations in the past or recent past that you thought were friends or close, or that you relied on, or that you thought that you could rely on, and they just completely may have you've realized that this friendship, this connection, or this environment that you so wholeheartedly trusted and felt close to at some point in time may be completely opposite of what they were presenting themselves to be. And so, because you are a good person, you've given multiple chances, you've stood long enough, you've hoped for the change, you've prayed for the opportunity for something to loosen up, to find its way, to look better. And it's saying here, listen, the more that you're waiting for this situation, circumstance, or event to get better, the more you are lowering your standards. Because this is talking about whatever the situation, circumstance, or event, or person may be, or environment may be, it may not be the best for you. So it's time for you to move past it, and for you not to feel guilty that you are requiring a higher set of standards or a better non-toxic or healthier environment for yourself, connection, or interaction with someone here. Okay. All right. Last but not least, let's take a look at what else is coming through here for you. All right, let's see what's coming through. Potential next steps here. Potential next steps. Potential next steps. And you have here the high priest and the 10 of coins. Listen, whatever decision that you've made, will make, or have been thinking about making, the high priest is talking about exactly what I mentioned a little while ago. And that is your ideals, your standards. Because the high priest in this deck is really the Hierophant in tarot. And the Hierophant, number one, is ruled by Taurus. So there's this sense of like, in order for you to cash in, and what I mean by cash in, it could be monetary, if especially if this is talking about a work-related situation, circumstance, or event, or environment, or this could be valued if we're talking about a connection. But the high priest or the Hierophant is about the self-improvement. It's about you in the near future learning that your ideals and your standards are important. They are to be regarded as the pillars of your, of your belief system. And if someone isn't safeguarding that, if someone isn't showing you that, then they're not showing you that you're being valued. Okay, so the Hierophant is ruled by Taurus, and Taurus is ruled by Venus. And Venus is, again, the the connections, the partnerships, whether those connections are romantic or non-romantic, being valued, valuing others, others valuing you. Who values you? Who doesn't? Okay, so this high priest, or I should say that's Hierophant here, is saying that it's very important here in the near future for you to really create the stability surrounding the belief systems, the knowledge that you know and that you want, people in the environments that you're in to respect. So respecting those healthier boundaries. And when you do this, this is coming across as the 10 of Pentacles. You're going to create such a solid foundation where no one is going to say, oh, you know what, let me take advantage of Carmen. It's not going to happen. You know why? Because your standards are going to be there, and you're going to know very quickly, who's in it to value you and to add to, and to add to your happiness, or who is trying to take away your sense of inner peace and inner calm and create havoc. So in order to be able to decipher where you're going to position people based on their actions and their words and actions, then you need to create healthier and stronger boundaries so that very quickly off the bat, you're able to call out those toxic, traits, or those signals here, right? The traits of a narcissist, the traits of a gaslighter, the traits of a person who, manipulates, the traits of someone who's an energy vampire, okay? That being said, your last card here is, bing, what do we have here for you? Grounding. And I'm not surprised because I told you here, the Taurus is a fixed sign. That's number one. And Taurus energy is Pentacles energy. Taurus energy is Earth energy. That's number one. Let's look for the other stability things that I was talking about. 10 of Pentacles, number two, stability here. 10 of Pentacles, again, your financial security, your ability to feel stronger and more stable in something that is very valuable for you. And number three, the Page of Pentacles again. So there's a lot of earth energy here, which says there is a need for you to continue to ground yourself and ground your ideas. Yes, in baby steps. Yes, you're moving in that direction, but you're going to have to take a leap of faith because it seems like you're doodling. You're kind of like, shouldn't I don't know how. This is telling you, listen, you're going to have to take a leap of faith, of course, making sure it makes common sense, obviously, and that you're very prepared for that step, especially financially prepared for that step, that you have your nest egg in gear, in check. But grounding is telling you here you're being called to solidify your foundation. Exactly. Page of Pentacles energy. Like I said before, the fluctuations of your mind have unsettled you. Exactly. The Six of Swords energy, what I was talking about at the top of the reading. This is saying here, the fluctuations of your mind have unsettled you, but the earth will provide lasting support. The Six of Swords followed up by the Page of Pentacles, and in the near future you have the Hierophant. So again, earth energy. Connect your body to the ground and feel the silent strength flowing into you, helping you find your solid base. And once you feel your solid base, and once you feel like that security, whether that's financial security, your nest egg, or a more comfortable type of energy here, you're going to take that leap forward and make those decisions that you've been hesitating to make, or that you're kind of planning on making but not taking yet. And this is talking about, listen, get your ducks in the row. Okay, Carmen, welcome. Thank you so much for joining here, Carmen. I hope these messages have been insightful. Up next, we have Jacques. Jacques, if you are here, come on down. As we're waiting for Jacques to give me a thumbs up and let me know that Jacques is ready, I'm going to say thank you to each and every one of you. I hope these messages are insightful for those of you that are watching right now. And if you didn't make this live, if you weren't able to participate in this live, feel free to join me maybe tonight or maybe tomorrow. Okay, as long as you haven't had a reading on July 6th, July 7th, and July 8th, you're more than welcome to join today. Okay, and of course later on this evening, or wherever that time frame may be for you. That being said, I want to thank you, my current subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike. I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I hope these messages are insightful for you. And please know that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. You said, that's exactly how my life is right now. Carmen said, Carmen wrote, thinking about moving and leaving the toxic environment. There you go. That's your signal from the universe. You wrote, thank you so much. Amazing reader. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much for that beautiful compliment. I'm happy to know that these messages resonated for you. And don't forget, Carmen, to share my YouTube channel with your friends, people that you feel that may benefit from these type of messages and the type of content that I share free on my channel. Okay? So that's your homework today, Carmen. Share my YouTube channel with 3 of your friends and let them know about your reading. All right. That being said, now we are focusing on Jacques. Let me write now Jacques, just in case Jacques isn't here. He knows that it's time. Okay, Jacques. There we go. Perfect timing, my friends. Perfect timing. Thank you so much, Carmen, for your beautiful messages on the chat for your validation confirmation. And I hope to see you soon, okay, my dear? Hope everything works out for you. When you are a little doubtful, come back to this reading and replay it for yourself so that it could give you the energy that you need in order to make the decisions that you need to make. Oh, thank you so much. Carmen says, I share you all the time. Yay. Thank you, my friends. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. All right. Let me turn off the AC because now it's cold. All right. Hey, Ace, what's going on, buddy? All right, intuitive friends, I am back. And now I'm going to be reading for Jacques. Okay, hello, Jacques. Welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping by. After Jacques, we have Prob. After Prob, we have Jessica Lane. After Jessica Lane, we have Haran. After Haran, we have KXZAAY. And last but not least, we have Ari, the beautiful Aries princess, as the last person on our list. Okay, so just keep those that list in mind, as I always review it every time I finish a reading. I go back and I review it so that you guys could know who's coming up next. All right, Jacques, let's take a look. Jacques, thank you so much for joining. Please know that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And today I'll be reading and channeling messages focusing on your current potential current energy, potential challenges, and potential step forward, okay? Where you're going to be moving towards or heading towards here. All right, Jacques, let's see what's coming through for you. Current energy here for Jacques. Current energy and current challenge here for Jacques. Let's see what's coming through. Current energy, current challenge. We have the 3 of Cups with the 8 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. A lot of emotions here, Jacques. A lot having to do with emotions here for you. A lot of yin energy, okay? First and foremost, there could be here right now at this moment in time, it's coming in as a challenge. There could be here this energy of this 8 of Cups. You may have decided to move away from either a connection, a friendship, or somewhere where it may have seemed as if the environment was really good at the beginning. It could also be like there's someone here that was maybe partying too much, or their ideals were a little bit different than yours. And I feel one person being a little bit more as a loner or a more of an introvert, and another person being more as an extrovert. If it's not a person, it could be an environment that was a little bit too many people there that just did not quite match your energy, is how this is feeling. This could be a work environment. This could be anything. Could be friends. Okay. There could also have been a person here from the past or recent past where there was either a reunion or reconciliation, or at least thoughts of that or talks about that. But I feel here that there's something here of a disappointment, something that you are leaving behind or abandoning here, Jacques. And it's because even though it may have appeared to be really good from the outside, there could be something emotionally here that may not have felt um, on this level here. Okay. So I do feel that there's this kind of energy of you moving from a situation, circumstance, event where there were either multiple people involved, or I'm getting maybe even the superficiality of emotions. Okay. So it was like, yeah, more like acquaintances rather than deep connections here. And if it was a deep connection, it's something that you may have felt like you needed to step away from. All right. This may have caused some sense of disappointment. You may have had to leave something behind, or you may have had to leave an environment behind here, Jacques. Okay. You do have here the Queen of Cups. So, whatever this is, could be something that you've learned something about. Okay. You've learned more about your emotions. You've learned more about, other people's emotions here too. Maybe how they handled certain things. There's a sense of emotional stability here that you are feeling at this moment in time. But I do feel that the challenge is here that there is, or there was, or there may have been here a fear of change or a fear of losing something that was very much emotionally connected or valuable to you in regards to your heart or your emotions. This could be in love, it doesn't have to be. This could be in anything that you felt that you were very deeply connected to emotionally. So there's this sense of kind of like with a sense of sadness, like I knowing or realizing, listen, I gotta go. This could be also talking about that through this kind of separation, breakup, divorce, or emotional disengagement or emotional detachment, you've been more open to connect with friends or supportive people in your friends, family, or unit of people that you know. Okay. Queen of Cups energy is showing here that there are a lot of inner emotions or inner feelings here. At times there may be a little bit a sense of insecurity here that may pop up from time to time, based on this either disappointment or based in either you decided to move away from something, or just life decided to pivot you in a new direction. But there's a sense here of you emotionally disengaging from something at this moment in time, or the residual energies of something that you emotionally connected from. Okay, let's take a look here. You may be rebuilding a new community of like-minded souls. You may be here, maybe going out with new friends, new people, new energy, or old friends from the past or recent past that you're kind of connecting a little bit more with lately. I do feel a little bit of a reclusive energy. So this may be kind of either maybe people inviting you to go out, or you just kind of going out there alone and just creating a new environment, or a new tribe, spiritual people, or people that you feel more connected towards. You may have disengaged from someone who is a water sign. They don't have to be, but they could be. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces here. All right, let's take a look at more of the challenge here that's coming through. Give me more in regards to the challenge Jacques may be facing right now at this moment in time. And you have, yeah, I'm not surprised. I said that a little while ago. There's something here. There's this, first of all, you have natural. There's something here about not feeling centered about something. And it's as if something is coming across as, listen, if someone doesn't accept your ability to be real, authentic, then that's their loss and their problem. Okay. Because this is coming across as something has been feeling a little bit unbalanced for you. And it could be connected to how either people may see you, or if they like you. It's coming across as like, well, other people may think this or other people may feel that, because if I'm like this, if I show my true self, or if I share my true feelings, or if I share exactly what I think about something or my opinion about something, maybe it's not going to sit well with other people. And so what I'm getting here is exactly what I was talking a little while ago, that you may be disconnecting, emotionally disconnecting or disengaging from people who tend to be superficial, who are not like, it's kind of like I'm getting an acquaintance energy. It's like superficial, but then when you get deep into either knowing someone or someone knowing you, it's like that's where there's a challenge here. And so that could be, in a way, making you feel a little bit less grounded lately. And so that's how this is showing up here as your challenge, because there's a sense of like not needing to, to like step away from people who either are superficial, or people who are not showing depth in the friendship or in the connection that they are trying to establish with you. Okay, Jacques. There's a sense of you maybe even being an empath, and really caring about those connections, but also understanding that whomever this person or these environments may be, they also need to care about you as well. They need to make sure that you are, that they offer a safe space for you to unpack your emotions as well. So I do feel that you should, my opinion, again, you do as you please, but there's something here about you needing to work on your root chakra, because it's coming across that the more you stabilize your root chakra, and you can Google this you can find this on YouTube, how to unblock your root chakra. The more you are grounded, the more you're not going to care what other people think, what other people say. And it's not in a selfish way, it's in a way of like, you need to also preserve your balance, and you cannot fill other people's cup if your cup is empty. And so this is talking about you needing to take into account, you have one, two, three things that are red that are popping up, and even this person's lips are red. So there's a lot of red here. And by the way, this Queen of Cups is sitting on this sliver of red, which I never noticed until today. There's a little sliver. I don't know if you could see it, a little sliver of red. And exactly that. If you're not rooted or deeply grounded and balanced, is as if you're going to be more malleable. You're going to be more able to be maneuvered in ways that you shouldn't, right? In a way that you kind of, in a way, give your power over to other people or person or environment, rather than you standing in your power and saying, listen, with all due respect, I understand that you may feel and think this way. However, and then you fill in the blank, So that's the energy that I'm getting here, that there is a level of focus that needs to be had at this moment in time, Jacques, where you should be working to strengthen or to unblock your crown chakra, so that, I'm sorry, your root chakra, my apologies, your root chakra, so that you are more grounded, okay? Because when you stand in your power, then people know that they can't come and do and say what they please. You see what I'm saying? Because you are deeply rooted into what your beliefs are or how you feel about something. You're not going to be malleable, and sometimes, it's one of those, yes, you're a kind, nurturing person, but you also need to have a backbone to stand on and say, hey, listen, this is, whatever it is, but this is what I'm getting here for you. Like, there's a sense of grounding that needs to take place. Okay, so strengthen your root chakra and then work on your heart chakra here, because cups is all about the emotions in the heart. Okay, so let's take a look, and of course you can find that on YouTube. So you can find the root chakra hertz solfeggio frequencies and listen to that to unblock. You have the Ace of Wands and the Three of Coins with the Two of Cups. This is really good energy. By the way, you also have the High Priestess there. Let's talk about where your energy or the potential energy may be moving you towards. Okay. Number one, the Ace of Wands. The moment that you stand in your power, the moment that you are more grounded, the moment that you are investing in you and solidifying your ground and making sure that people understand your healthy boundaries, and the more that you work in liberating this energy from your heart chakra of disappointment, abandonment, or withdrawal, you're going to allow yourself to be more open to the universe showing you a new horizon. The universe here guiding you to a potential opportunity here in the near future, where in the Ace of Wands, you feel a certain spark, you feel a certain sense of pivoting into a new direction, to a new era, to a direction or a path where you are more driven and more motivated. Okay, and that motivation may attract more like-minded souls, people who are like you, people who value a person like you, a person who's able to stand in their power and also be kind and nurturing. Okay, so it's like you're finding your tribe here, or finding new connections that are more meaningful and more authentic and are more grounded in the things that you hold near and dear to your heart. You also have here the Two of Cups, and there could be here a special connection here that could be coming up. And if you are already in a connection, this could be you strengthening the current connection that you have once you're able to, again, really nurture that root chakra here and stand more in your power. But the Two of Cups is a sense of love and equality and mutual respect. And I feel that you will be here potentially in the near future connected to more people that have that common goal or have that focused effort of collaborating and working together. And it may be a friendship here as well in the near future. Okay, so there you go. Let's take a look here at the potential advice here for you in regards to what is coming up for you potentially here. Potential next step here. What is the advice in regards to this potential next step? Up next, we have Prob. So Prob, if you are here, you are coming up next. Brew. Whatever this situation, circumstance, event may be, and whatever recalibration needs to be made in regards to unblocking your root chakra and your heart chakra, this may take time. But like I said, the more that you continue to work on those two chakras here in order to unblock them and get them more stable and more aligned, the more you're allowing yourself to give the universe the opportunity to bring you to a new direction and bring you to a this new path of inspiration and motivation. So you're going to eventually here have some type of breakthrough and some type of new beginning, where with time, because the Pentacles energy is a slow moving energy, with time you can either attract more of the like-minded energy or attract a friendship that is more authentic, more real, and values you as you are, or in the way that you are. Okay, so a person who's a person or an environment that can handle your true nature. Okay, and that you are also able to see someone's true nature and them feeling vulnerable and sharing that too. So again, it's equal give and take. You do have here brewing. It says you are being called to listen to the prelude of miracles soon to unfold. And again, makes sense here with this Ace of Wands energy. Aces are all about the universe, that hand of fate, or the universe handing an opportunity or making an opportunity possible for you to connect with more like-minded souls. And it says the miracles are brewing around you, waiting to reveal themselves at the right moment. And I feel the right moment is going to be when you work on that root and heart chakra here, as I mentioned. Prepare your heart. Look at that. I cannot make this up. It says, prepare your heart and keep yourself open to the beauty of the unknown. Yeah, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to create a jaded heart or jaded emotions here. So, in order to prevent you from doing that, that's why I'm telling you to listen to the Solfeggio heart chakra frequency as well as the root chakra frequency in order for you to release those energies and come more in alignment. But sure enough, there you go. It says brew, and everything that I mentioned earlier is coming through there through that reading here. I don't know if you could see it. I hope you can. But that being said, Jacques, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to, or keep subscribed to the channel. Please remember to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls. And up next, we have Prob. And thank you so much. I hope that made sense. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the next. Okay, so Prob is here. Welcome. Thank you so much, Prob. For those of you who are joining and are new subscribers, I have closed the session already. I do have a list here already, but feel free to remain subscribed to the channel so that when I get back on a live or when I have new content, you are more than welcome to join in. Okay, that being said, don't forget to turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts connected to the channel so that you are more likely to get a notification whenever I am on. Okay. That being said, up next we have Prob. After Prob, we have Jessica. After Jessica, we have Haran. After Haran, we have KXZAAY. And last but not least, the last person on the list, we have Ari, the beautiful Aries princess. For those of you who are watching, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for your love, your loyalty, and your support. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to take a look at the content on the channel. There's lots there. The July readings are there in the monthly readings section on the playlist. The singles readings are up in the singles section of the playlist. We have the couple readings in the couple section of the playlist. We also have No Contact X as well. We have more messages there. I also have pick a card readings, and I also have, there's something else I want to share, and I think I forgot. Oh, what you may potentially be exiting and entering. That's also in the bonus messages. All right. That being said, now we're up to Prob. And then I'm going to write next so that we are aware. Now, please remember that if you are not here when I call your name, I'm going to go straight to the next person, okay? So after, hold on, after Prob, we have Jessica. So Jessica, I'm going to write you right here, Jessica L. And then we have, after Jessica, we have Haran. After Haran, we have KXZAAY. After KXZAAY, we have Ari, Aries princess. All right, so I just added everyone there. Okay, no, not yet, my dear. You're the last person on the list, so just keep checking back, okay? There I go. So I posted the list there for you guys. All right, so now we are up to Prob. Hello, Prob. Welcome back. Let's take a look at what's coming through for you. What is your current energy and current challenge right now at this moment in time? Current energy, current challenge. And we have here current energy, current challenge. You have justice and the Five of Pentacles. Right now, at this moment in time here, Prob, there may be something here that you may have felt was very unfair to you, or that you may have experienced in the past or recent past that was very unfair. And this is, the Justice card has come to say to you, listen, we know that something may be unfair. We know that this may be causing some sense of stress right now at this moment in time, or you may feel as if you're losing some type of resource or something that is very valuable to you. But this is saying there's some fairness that's coming up in the near future. Let me take out the Moon card because I'm getting here something in regards to having to talk about that card next. Whatever may have been or you may have felt was out of balance, whatever it is here, Prob, that you felt may have been unfair, or someone may have left you out in the cold, or a situation may have left you out in the cold. The universe is saying here with this Justice card, listen, number one, continue to remain calm, cool, and collected. Okay, so just relax, because whatever this is talking about, this is saying that the universe is trying to create a more of a balanced, fair approach, and whatever this may be, or whatever it is that is making you feel as if there's a sense of insecurity, inadequacy, or that you're losing something very valuable. Okay, or even if it's not losing something valuable, it's as if something valuable here that you're feeling like you're left out in the cold, like something isn't moving. Okay, it's not generating anything. Okay, or you feel it's not gaining momentum, it's not generating something. And the Justice card is here to say, continue to be calm, cool, and collected. Don't let other people think that what they have caused you, that they have the upper hand, because they don't. The universe is saying here, whatever the law, or whatever the earthly plane of something being fair, if okay, this is how this is coming across. Even if there was something that was unfair and it came out right for someone else, and you may have thought, oh, that means that, they get to benefit that and I don't, or whatever the issue may be or the feelings may be, this is saying, listen, you don't know. What you don't know is that the universe is maybe here, that was how it was meant to be, because it wasn't meant for you. That's number one. It may not have been something that would have benefited you. That's number two. But also not to worry about it, because divine justice is going to ensure that there's some type of recalibration of fairness in whatever this may be. The Moon card is here, and the Moon card is ruled by Pisces, which is water energy. So there may be here some type of intuition you feel right now as at this moment in time. It could be your intuition is telling you, yes, this is exactly what's happening. But then also here, what I'm getting is that this situation, circumstance, event, person, or environment that may be creating some sense of like either financial loss, or feeling that you were left out in the cold in something, or feeling here that there's a little bit of self-sabotaging thought or lack type of mindset, that there is some type of anxiety and worry that could be very much connected to this Five of Pentacles energy. Okay, so there is this sense here of you fearing that you're not going to be able to recover from it, but you are with time. Okay, it's you're going to be able to recover from whatever this is, because you have the Justice card here. Okay, this could also be that you get very caught up in your head and whatever this may be. So even though the universe is saying, listen, we've got your back, you might still be in this kind of frame of mind, like, oh my gosh, this is not working out, and this, that, and the other. But there's a sense here of you being able to get out of that energy. There could be a lot of repressed emotions here also in regards to something connected to this Five of Pentacles energy that needs to be released. Let's see what other challenge may be coming through. What potential challenge may be coming through here? Sacrifice. Yeah, you may have felt like you put in a lot of hard work and sacrifice, either in something, in someone, in an environment, or in an opportunity. And as I said, because you feel like you sacrificed your either time, energy, love, resources here, you may feel like that was so unfair, or that is so unfair. And this is why the universe is saying, listen, just keep calm, cool, and collected. It may seem like you put in a lot of sacrifice in something, but there's something here that you're going to be able to experience here. Okay, there's karma is at play here, and whatever this may be, there's divine justice and divine recalibration of balance going on here. Okay. And this says letting go, renunciation, offering. Yeah, it's like you needing to let go the illusion of being in lack, or the fear or anxiety or insecurity that you may feel or be experiencing here, maybe even lack of resources, but not viewing it as that you are in a lack. You got to view it as like, okay, this is what I'm going through. Let's see what I need to do in order to pick up the pace or move it in a different direction. And a lot of it is you balancing your mind. Okay, because remember, the Justice card is ruled by Libra, and Libra is an air sign. So it's like you need to recalibrate the way that you're thinking in order for something to come in a different energy. Okay. Let's take a look here at the potential next steps here. Potential next step. Potential next step here. Ooh, potential next step. You have, oh, okay. So potential next step, the Three of Cups is reversed. So it flipped because my deck is, oh, some of it is reversed. Okay, that is interesting because everything's always upright. Well, guess what? In the near future, there's something about you releasing yourself from an environment or from a person or from a friend that is not in your best interest. Someone here or something here you're putting a lot of energy and focus on, and it may not be the best thing for you. It's as if you're going to detach yourself from either the environment, that circle of friends, or that person, if it's one person. But there's something here. Look at that. All right, those two came up. Let's see. Yeah, it's like you're going to detach yourself from something that's creating this energy here with this Three of Cups. You're not going to be working with that either same environment, same person. You're going to close chapters here and you're going to open a new one, although you are going to feel a little bit lackluster about it. Four of Cups is feeling disappointed, disinterested, okay? And it could be because of this Five of Pentacles energy. So there may be this sense of disappointment here. And the sense of disappointment is going to, in a way, propel you to this energy, or is going to move you towards you figuring out, do I stay or do I go? Okay. And I feel that you're going to be more open to a new energy, or, close. Or what this is about, you're going to be closing that chapter. If you close it already, you're going to be moving past those residual energies, because the World card is talking about you opening a new chapter for yourself. But because the World card is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is known as the toughest teacher, Saturn is known as a planet that, it's about you learning the important lessons that you needed to learn. So you've learned something here in this situation, Prob. And even if the learning has come with a sense of disappointment, you've learned something here. And that learning, you're going to take those lessons with you and move in a new direction. So this upcoming energy is about you disconnecting from either an environment or people or person that no longer is benefiting you, or that you feel a sense of disappointment about. And you're going to embark on something new. Let's see what else is coming through here, Prob. Up next, we have Jessica. Jessica, if you're here, don't forget to come on down. You have aim for higher, you see? Remember that I said here that you may have felt like you missed an opportunity, like someone is gaining something, and the universe is saying, don't worry, that really wasn't meant for you. There could be like a blessing in disguise here. Like you thought like you missed out on such a opportunity, person, or connection or environment, and the universe is going, don't worry about the fact that you thought that this was it. It might not have been it. It may have gone to someone else, but because we may have something better for you. And it's only through the challenges that we're able to grow and to start trusting and have faith in the art of waiting for our true calling, our true path, or a true person, or a true connection here. Prob, you have aim for higher. It says, in the current struggle, you may seek a quick resolution, but rushing will complicate things. Let go of fixating on the outcome and choose a path of empathy and foresight to overcome the impasse and improve your relationship. Okay, whether this is your relationship in your career, relationship in regards to your love life, relationship in your domestic scene, relationship in a connection, in a friendship, in a partnership. But I feel that there is a sense of you disconnecting from that and going in a new direction. So there you go. Prob, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Continue to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls. Up next, hello, Divine Timing. Hello, Divine Timing. Thank you for stopping by to saying hi. I hope this made sense to you, okay, Prob? Because it's coming across as you may have thought this was like the be all end all, and the universe is like, nope, something is here, and it just panned out that way, but it may not have been meant for you because there's something much better coming up later. And it's something that like you're not going to see that right now. It's as if you're going to see that later. You're going to feel a little bit bummed out about it, but it's going to work out to your benefit. Something is going to work out. If you're not being valued, that's only going to last for so long, because you're leaving something here. The 3 of Cups in reverse, you're not taking part in someone's energy anymore, or you're not being part of that team, or you're not going to be part of whatever this 5 of Pentacles energy has made you feel, or has put you through a sense of loss. All right, that being said, thank you so much, Prob. I hope these messages have been insightful. All right, up next, we have Aries. We have Jessica. Jessica Lane, if you are here, come back, because it is now your turn. In the meantime, for those of you who are watching the channel and you missed the opportunity to jump in and get a free reading, listen, no worries. Continue subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts, so that whenever I do a free reading again, or whenever I post new content, you are in the know. Okay. All right. So let's go, guys. Up next, we have Jessica. Jessica, if you are here, come on down. Okay, Jessica is up next. After Jessica, we have um after Jessica, we have Haran. And after Haran, we have KXZAAY. After KXZAAY, we have Ari, the beautiful princess. Jessica, if you're here, let me know. Hello, hello. Jessica's up next. Hello, Jessica. All right, Jessica, I called you a few times. I'm going to jump to Haran. Haran, are you here? Haran, are you here? Okay, intuitive friends, if you are here, come on down. If not, you guys are going to have to see me at the next reading, which will be later on today. So later on tonight, I might be popping up. All right, last call for Jessica, Haran, and Aries, the beautiful Aries princess. If you're here, come on down. Jessica, Haran, KXZAAY, or Aries, the beautiful princess. If you are here, come on down. If you're new to the channel, listen, turn on your notification alerts and subscribe to the channel so that you can make it the next time I'm doing a live, okay? Intuitive friends, what happened? You guys left. You're going to come back, and then I'm not going to be here. All right. Well, listen, I am coming on later on tonight to do more readings, focusing on this specific current energy, current challenge, and potential next step. So the best thing that you can do for those of you who are new, just subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification and your notification bell and all notification alerts to this channel. Okay. All right. That being said, I'm going to see you guys later tonight. Hope to catch you then. Okay. Bye.